Welcome back in. It's Game 3. It's championship day. This is another elimination game between the Steel City Select out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 1-1 record in the tournaments. The Valley Thunderbolts out of Bethesda, Ohio, with a record of 1-1. Both teams played yesterday, and the T-Boltz won 5-1. Here's Steel City's defense. Left to right in the outfield, Jared Bees, Jaden Brown, and Brock White. Third base is Alec Inglemore. Shortstop's Ethan Ferris. Right side of the infield over at second, it's Cole Nelson. First is Ethan Bentram. Behind the plate, David Hartman. And on the mound is Alex Mortier. So that is the alignment for the Steel City Select. So Nate Demchek is in left field. So Demchek in left, Jaden Brown center, and Brock White in right. As Mortier is completing his warm-up tosses. This Steel City team with an overall earned run average of 3.18 in the tournament. And at the plate for the Valley T-Boltz will be Caden Verga, the shortstop. Verga in the tournament batting .200 with 2 RBIs, and he has reached base via a walk. First pitch in there at a strike. The time began at 2:45. There is a 1 hour and 50-minute time limit in this game. The winner will take on the Wheelhouse Arsenal. So we sat there and played the guessing game through the last game of which town that this T-Boltz team, Thunderbolts team, was based out of. And Brian, and you thought they were based out of a West Virginia team, so we were sitting there guessing. They're based out of Bethesda, Ohio. And so there's a chopper, the third, charging, throwing across. Good stretch in time. One down. 5-3 on the put out. Alec Inglemore to Ethan Bentram, and Bentram with the stretch. Little general instant replay right here. Little chopper charging, and watch his stretch there by the first baseman, Ethan Bentram. And that is going to be a long shot, and it's going to be caught by the second baseman. So quickly, 2 down. Cole Nelson with a nice defensive play. This will bring up now Joe Wise. Wise is 1 for 3 in the tourney. The Thunderbolts is batting .250 as a team. The Steel City Select, they are hitting .200. But here's the thing, the pitching of the Steel City Select, they have held their opponents to a 139 batting average in the tournament. The winner will take on the Wheelhouse Arsenal coming up next. Mortier is a pitch away from a 1-2-3 inning. Strike through. No. Tagged him out. That's going to be a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down. We have played a half an inning. No score. This is the Battle to Bat tournaments on Video Productions. It is presented by Tournament Time Sports.
Coach Bob Huggins here at your local Little General store. As I travel this great state, it's nice to know that almost anywhere I go, there's a local Little General nearby. So the next time you're on the road, look for the Little General sign and tell them Hugs sent you.
Tournament Time Sports invites you to join us for the 2021 season. Take the field against some of the most elite teams in the region: Flood City, Beaver Valley, West Virginia Knuckleheads, and many more. Some of the exciting features of Tournament Time Sports are USSSA sanctioned events, PBR scouted events, state power rankings, and premier venues. Don't miss out on this chance to rub elbows with baseball's best. For more information, visit us at www.tournamenttimesports.com. Tournament Time Sports. Investing in West Virginia's youth baseball.
And welcome back to the bottom half of the first inning. The Steel City Select, they are about to bat. Here's the Wheelhouse Arsenal defensive alignment. As you have in left field Joe Wise, in center field will be Max Robinson, and over in right field will be Verga. Nick Fensel at third, Caden Verga at short, Preston Maciochi at second, Kobe Smalera at first. Behind the plate, Zach Phillips, and on the mound will be Jensen Helmuth. So again, that's the defensive alignment for the Valley T-Boltz defense. And again, the Steel City Select losing yesterday to this ball club, 5-1. And the Steel City Select, they have struggled at the plate during this tournament, only batting .200. Ethan Ferris will lead off. Ferris so far in the tournament hitting .333. So the earned run average for the Valley Thunderbolts in this game, 573. This will be Helmuth's first trip on the mound in this game, and the first pitch is high. Garrett Berger playing right field, Caden Verga at shortstop, and there's a slow roller to short. Couple of steps, nice stretch, 6-3 on the putout, quickly one down. Caden Verga with the field, and the nice stretch there by Kobe Smalera. We're going to see a little general instant replay coming up on that one, because that was just an excellent stretch there by the first baseman to cut down the throw and edge out and get the out at first base. Good job by Smalera with the catch. This brings up Alex Mortier. He is the pitcher. Mortier 1 for 3. Has walked a couple times in the tournament. He's been hit by a pitch. On base percentage of 667 in the tourney. Popped up out of play. This is a Steel City Select team that has walked 18 times. When they get on base, they're a threat to steal. They're 6 out of 6 in the stolen base department. They just haven't put up a lot of runs in this tournament. They're averaging 4.5 runs an outing, while giving up just under about 3.5 an outing. They split yesterday's action. And that's going to be a shot into center field, and that will be a base hit. So Alex Mortier, the pitcher, is on aboard. And this brings up now third baseman Alec Inglemore. Inglemore batting .400, 2 out of 5 with a double. And he has walked. Ethan Ferris hasn't attempted a stolen base so far in the tournament. He's got a decent sized lead over there at first base. Helmuth looking. And there's going to be a chopper that's going to be through the hole to the left side of the infield for a base hit. Ferris will stop at second base, and so 2 runners aboard, still nobody out. Back-to-back singles now for the Steel City Select. And this will bring up Ethan Benchram. 1 down. Double play can get him out of the inning. Benchram 0 for 2. He's walked 4 times and scored twice. So far in the 9th annual Battle of the Bat tournament. First pitch upstairs for a ball. Thunderbolts in the last game last night against Beaver Valley, they use 6 pitchers. Oh, nice scoop with the backhand there by the catcher. Zach Phillips scooping that one up, saving a couple bases. Comes the 2-0 pitch. Impressive. Very impressive. T-Boltz, they have allowed their opponents to score 10 runs, and ball 4, and the bases are now loaded. And now we're going to have a mound visit here. 1 down, bases loaded in this elimination game. Let's see if we're going to have a change or not. And we are. We're going to have a change with pitchers. We're going to step out. We'll be back with more of the 9th annual Battle of the Bat Baseball Tournament on Video Productions, presented by Tournament Time Sports. Bases loaded, 1 down, and coming in relief from at shortstop position, it's going to be Caden Verga. Caden Verga coming in from short, and this is an impressive stat line. His sophomore year in high school, a 0.46 ERA with 61 strikeouts, and they need that type of performance right here from this young man. 1 down, bases juiced, no score, elimination game. 1 strike to count. Infield playing in on the corners, double play depth in the middle. Ball high. And we've seen a lot of runs walked in this tournament. One and one the count. Snap throw back over to first base. I don't know if I try a pickoff play. You know, bases are loaded right now. Ball 2. Wheelhouse Arsenal in the championship game, 3-1 record in the tournament, averaging over 8 runs a game so far. Swung on, fouled off. Count now 2-2. So Caden Verga, his sophomore year, a 0.46, a senior to be from Buckeye Trail High School. Again, they're going to need that performance right now. Nelson at the plate. Cole Nelson hitless in 3 official plate appearances. He's walked twice and scored a couple of runs. That curveball got away right there. Counts now full, 3-2. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's 2 away. That's a key strikeout there for Caden Verga. This brings up Jaden Brown. Brown is 1 for 5 in the tournament. He has scored twice. He's doubled, and he struck out 4 times. Swing and a miss. Nothing of 1. So Caden Verga trying to get the Valley Thunderbolts out of a big-time jam here in the first inning. No score, bottom 1. Winner goes to the championship game. Outside. 1-1. Rug him up right there. Outside, 2-1. Jaden Brown with a base hit in his last plate appearance yesterday. And that's some contacts. That's a pop-up infield. Third baseman catches it, makes the play, and the threat is over. 1 complete, no score. We'll be back. It's the Battle of the Bat baseball tournament from Bridgeport on Video Productions. It's presented by Tournament Time Sports. Bottom half of inning, or top half of inning number 2, no score. Caden Verga, an excellent job getting the last 2 batters out in relief of Jensen Helmuth. And at the plate will be Nick Fensel, the third baseman. And it's going to be a slow chopper to short. Shortstop comes over, makes the play. First baseman kept his toe on the bag. That's quickly 1 out, 6-3 on the put out. This will now bring up Kobe Smolera, first baseman. Little general instant replay. Nice job by the shortstop. Coming across the second base side, and the first baseman just kept his little toe, little piggy on the bag right there.
Here we go, Cole. Good job. I like it.
Smolera in the tournament batting 167 with a double. Fensel, who made the last out, hitless in 5 plate appearances now, but reached base on a walk and score a run. 2-1 the count. Out of play to the right, count even at 2. Mortier plateward. Swung on. That's a drive into deep center field. Jaden Brown's on his high horse. He's not going to get to that one. That's going to go all the way to the fence, rounding first and heading into second base with a stand-up double. That's going to be Smollera, his second hit of the tournament. Preston Naochi, the second baseman, he's 1 for 3. RBI, walked a couple times. So now the Valley Thunderbolts has a little bit of one-out action here. Little general instant replay. Smollera got all of that one. There's a grounder to short. Over to first. 6-3 put out again. Runner moving to third. That's 2 away. Ethan Ferris with a couple nice plays. Teaming up with Alec Inglemore at first base. A couple of 6-3 putouts. All right, here we go. Here comes 2 outs. And at the plate, there's a chopper to short. Another 6-3 put out, and the side is retired. So the threat is gone. Going to the bottom half of the inning, no score. Battle of the Bat Baseball Tournament on Video Productions presented by Tournament Time Sports.
Tournament Time Sports
invites you to the 2021 baseball season. This is your time, your opportunity, your chance to take the field with some of the most elite youth baseball teams in the region. You do not want to miss this opportunity. Join us in 2021. Be part of a better future. USSSA sanctioned events. West Virginia State Power Rankings. PBR scouted events. Premier venues. And much more. For more information visit us at www.tournamenttimesports.com. Tournament Time Sports. Investing in West Virginia youth baseball.
No, it would be Parsons for Caden Verga. They took him without the lineup, then they put in Caden Verga. He got the 2 outs. Now they're putting in Parsons. Right, okay. And Caden Parsons is on the mound now for the Valley Thunderbolts Ball Club, as he's pitched 4 innings in this tournament so far, only giving up 1 base hit, and he struck out 11 batters so far. So Caden Parsons is on in relief. Helmuth goes out, and Caden Verga, who did a great job of getting the last 2 outs in the last inning, moves back over to shortstop. And Miguel Ramirez, couple pitches swinging. Bouncer to second, over to first, quickly 1 down. This will now bring up Aiden True, the designated hitter. So the Valley Thunderbolts already utilizing 3 pitchers so far in this game. Pitch high by Caden Parsons. For a ball. Still no score, bottom half of the second inning. Aiden True 0 for 3, a couple walks. Steel City Select already leaving 3 runners aboard already. Check swing, strike. Parsons get curveball. Winner goes to the championship game. These two teams hooked up yesterday, and the Valley Thunderbolts winning 5-1. Count goes 2-1, 3-1 now on 3-1 on True. Here comes Parsons from the stretch, ball 4. One out walk issued right there to Aiden True. This brings up David Hartman, the catcher. Hartman thus far in the tournament 1 for 4 with an RBI and a couple walks. Throw gets away from the first baseman, but not far enough for advancement. True get that uni dirty over there. Steel City Select, they are perfect in this tournament in stolen bases. True with a decent sized lead. Swung on, popped up in the infield. Caden Verga calling everyone off. He makes the grab. That's 2 down. And this will bring up now Brock White, the right fielder. Brock is hitless in 4 official plate appearances. He has a walk. Strike by Caden Parsons. So Caden Verga came on in relief to record to get the last outs of the first inning. And Caden Parsons is coming on in relief here in the second inning. He's a pitch away from getting out of it. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Runner left on base. Still no score. This is the Battle of the Bat Baseball Tournament on Video Productions presented by Tournament Time Sports. Total pitches overall through the first 2 innings, and 14 strikes and only 4 balls. So only 4 pitches. Now the 5th pitch out of the strike zone so far. Zach Phillips, the catcher, now hitting. 1 for 3 with a couple of walks and a run scored. 1-1, scoreless through the first 2 innings, starting the top half of inning number 3. Fouled off to the right, 1-2 to count. Mortier through 2 innings of work. A hit, a strikeout. The only hit he allowed was a double. Jensen Helmuth began the game. He went a third of an inning. Caden Verga was inherited with a bases-loaded situation in the first. He shut the door down in the first, and Caden Parsons came on in relief in the second and closed the door down. And that's going to be a base hit. Or, excuse me, a strikeout, excuse me. I was looking at the screen there, and I thought I saw the ball get hit there, so strikeout, pass ball, okay. So the Valley Thunderbolts is going to be gaining an extra out. That's Max Robinson now running at first base. Caden Parsons, the pitcher. Yeah, I was looking over at the screen. Snap throw to first, close. Woo.
Be ready. Be ready, okay?
So Mortier gets a strikeout. He's going to have to record 4 outs this inning now. Technically, that's not an out. Old baseball cliche, swung on and fouled back at the screen. Parsons has walked a couple times. Hitless in 3 official plate appearances. Snap throw to first. Not as close.
Hey, don't try to get up, just lay down.
Seen some good pickoff moves by several pitchers in this tournament. Swung on, and that's in the right center field. Jaden Brown calling everybody off. Makes the play. 1 down. Runner holds at first base. That's Brown's forte, is tracking the balls and with a lot of speed out there. This now brings up Caden Verga. He started the game at shortstop, went to pitcher. Oh, nice. Blocked there by the catcher. Didn't get too far away from him. David Hartman. He's a good battery mate in this. Ooh, there he got him close. Caden 0 for 1 in this game. Batting .600 in the tournament, 3 out of 5.
We don't have to see huge on the primary. When he starts going forward, then we can move.
1-1 the count. Runner on first. 1 down here in the top half of inning number 3. No score. Alex Mortier from the stretch. And again, David Hartman with another block.
Here we go, baby. Come on, Bert.
He impressed me yesterday. We've seen some nice catching skills in this tournament. And that's going to be a base hit, and that's going to be in the left center field. It's cut off by Jaden Brown. Runner's going around second. Here comes the relay throw into third base, not in time. It's going to be a single, taking second on the throw. So a couple runners in scoring position now. Caden Verga continues his onslaught at the plate. So runners on second and third. 1 down. And this is Max Robinson. 0 for 1 in this game. Little general instant replay. And there's going to be a ground ball. It's going to score a run. No, they're going to come home with it. Not in time. And it's going to score another run. So that's going to be an error all the way. Robinson will take second. 2 runs will score. It's 2-0. The sure play would have taken the out at first and gave up a run.
Max got one.
And there's a ground ball hit by Joe Wise to short. Throw off the bag. That's going to be another error. Runners on the corners. Back-to-back errors now by Ethan Ferris.
Good move. Don't have to get big on primary. All right. Come on,
Nick Fensel, he's 0 for 1. The Wheeling Park High School Patriots. Hitless in 5 plate appearances, a walk and a run scored. How many times have we seen errors in this tournament? Runner for first is going, little hit run action. Fouled away. So still 1 down, 2 runs in, top half of inning number 3. Elimination game. The winner will take on the Wheelhouse Arsenal, the 4 seed. The winner of this game will be the home team regardless because of the seeding. Runner for first is going. Pitch is low. So now the T-Boltz has a couple runners in scoring position.
Good eye, Nick.
David Hartman had to save that one. David Hartman getting a workout behind the plate.
They got one. Anything near the tag right here, Max? Anything.
2-1 the count. Infield's playing in. Swing and a miss.
Good cut. Hey, we can be a little choosy, right? Good cut.
2-2.
Here we go.
2 errors in the inning,
Now we got to put it in play.
allowing 2 runs to score.
Back. You're good. Stay there.
Mortier's just going to step off. One of those runs are none of them are earned. There's a chopper to second, throw home. Tags put on. Out number 2. 4-2 on the put out. Nelson Cole to David Hartman. This will bring up now Kobe Smalira. Base hit earlier in this game. We'll try to get a little general instant replay on that last play after this pitch. Snap throw over to first. Not in time. Don't have it. So playing the infield in. Saved a run. Now everyone's playing regular depth. Runner from first is going. There's a throw down to second base. And they got Hartman. I tell you, he just nailed the runner with ease there. Caught stealing. Innings over. Couple of errors lead to 2 runs. Heading to the bottom of 3, 2-0. Valley T-Boltz with the lead. This is the Battle of the Bat tournament on Video Productions presented by Tournament Time Sports. Bottom half of inning number 3, the Valley T-Boltz taking advantage of a couple of costly errors. One in particular that led to 2 runs, 2-0 your score. And the Steel City Select at the dish. Nate Demchak, the left fielder. First pitch taken high from Caden Parsons in his second inning of relief. Demchak batting 0 for 2 with a run scored. He's walked a couple times. 2-0 the count. Bryce Snyder leads the tournament in walks with 7. Time call. Select with a couple of hits, 4 runners left on base. Swing and a miss. Ethan Ferris, top of the order, due up next. Here comes the 2-1 pitch from Caden Parsons. Nasty curveball, 2-2. Strike 3. Yesterday, Parsons 6 strikeouts and 4 innings of relief. Getting his second strikeout in this game. He has 8 overall. Now this brings up Ethan Ferris. Ferris 0 for 1. Batting 2 for 7 so far. Again, this Steel City Select team coming into this game only hitting 200 in this tournament. Losing 5-1 yesterday to the Valley T-Boltz. Outside. 1-1, 1 out, nobody on. Bottom half of inning number 3, Steel City Select trailing it 2-0. That's movement on that pitch, swung right through it. I was talking to the coach of the Valley T-Boltz. We was talking about, the pandemic, how it's affected sports, baseball. Hopefully that these kids don't miss a second high school season outside for ball 3. Recruiting makes it difficult on all ends and stuff. And, he said in the Buckeye State of Ohio, they're only getting 6 games in the regular season. And that's going to be a blooper in the right field, and that will be a 1-out single for Ethan Ferris. That's going to be his 3rd hit of the tournament. I mean, sports, health and safety is number 1 top priority, but just trying to get these kids back in school and young men, and of course in other sports and women, and kids that don't even play sports at all, students in general. It's hard just being cooped up at the house all the time. Nothing, very little to do. Alex Mortier, the pitcher. He is a base hit today. Batting 2 for 4. Runner from first is going. Catcher had problems getting it out of his glove, and that's going to be a stolen base. Zach Phillips couldn't pull the trigger initially when he wanted to. So the Steel City Select remain perfect in stolen bases in this tournament. Fastball upstairs. There's a throw down to second base, and nowhere in time, but a big lead.
Anything in there, position yourself to see it.
And the runner was between second and third.
Where you need to be.
Moseying over from second base now is going to be Preston Maochi trying to keep him closer. There's a throw down to second. They potentially have a run down. There's a throw into third base and got him. 2-4-5 on the pickoff. Zach Phillips. He had Preston Maochi sneaking in behind the runner. Threw over to third base. Nick Fence will apply the tag.